the day my dad joke became real. It happened on a Tuesday in early March, 2 blocks from my grandmother's house, when I decided to test the waters of small-town weirdness. I'd been driving home from the grocery store, humming along to the radio, when I saw it, a bus stop sign rusting quietly on a pole, no people in sight, as if the town had forgotten to breathe that day. The perfect stage. I pulled over, popped the clutch, and hopped out with a grin. Nothing ventured, right? I figured I'd say something like, "Hey there, sunshine. If you're late for your bus, just remember, time waits for no one unless you tell a dad joke, then it laughs alone." That's the classic, baby. But something about the silence felt off. Maybe because the air smelled like diesel and regret, or maybe because I'd been napping behind the wheel. I cleared my throat and began, "Hey there, sunshine." The words hung in the air like a bad pun. Then I froze. No one answered. Not even a bird chirped. I blinked twice, thinking I'd imagined the stop entirely. Could this be a dream? I pinched myself, ow, that hurt. Still nothing. I took a step back, my shadow stretching across the pavement, and whispered, "Hello? Is anyone there?" The wind picked up, carrying with it the faint sound of laughter, a high, eerie giggle that wasn't mine. My skin prickled. I'd read about places where time folds in on itself, but this was personal. I turned heel and started walking away, my heart pounding. Wait, a voice called, though I didn't recognize it. It came from nowhere and everywhere, like a recording played backward. "You can't just leave without finishing the joke." I froze again. The world had gone surreal, and now it was demanding an ending. I'd never been one for spontaneous storytelling. But something told me this was my moment. I thought quickly, dad jokes thrive on absurdity, right? I needed a twist that would make the universe laugh or at least stop giggling like a deranged carnival. "If you're late for your bus," I said louder, "just remember, time waits for no one unless you tell a dad joke, then it laughs alone." I paused. And if you don't believe me, ask the clock on the wall. It's got opinions. The giggling stopped abruptly. A low rumble filled the sky. Clouds parted, revealing a tiny clock face floating above the stop sign. Its hands spun wildly. Then, with a dramatic click, it settled exactly on 3 o'clock. The clouds vanished, and a single drop of water fell onto my foot. Ow wow. The voice returned, this time male and deep, like a gravelly wisdom from the depths. "Better. But you didn't finish. A good dad joke has 2 parts." I blinked. "What do you mean?" "You said, then it laughs along, that's it. Where's the punchline?" I stared at him. This was impossible. Dad jokes were supposed to be easy, universal. I thought back to my childhood, to my grandfather telling me stories about time travelers, to that one time I tried to tell a joke at a party and everyone left. Maybe this place wasn't just surreal, it was testing me. I took a deep breath and let it all out. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. The sky cracked open, and thunder boomed like 1,000 angry gods. The floating clock exploded in a shower of gears and numbers, and the ground began to shake. I dropped to my knees, clutching my head as the world tilted. When I opened my eyes, the bus stop was gone. In its place stood a tiny cafe with a sign that read "The Clockwork Cafe." Inside, an old man with a twinkle in his eye handed me a cup of coffee. "You did it," he said. "You've passed the test. Welcome to Temporal Town, where time plays tricks on fools who dare to tell jokes." He winked and added, "Your signature line? If you're late for your bus, just remember, time waits for no one unless you tell a dad joke, then it laughs along, it's perfect." I laughed, the tension draining out of me. It had been a weird day, but I'd made the weirdest place feel normal. And as I walked away from the cafe, sipping my coffee, I knew one thing: some doors open only when you're ready to step through them. So I stepped. Comment your favorite dad joke.